Hey there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles and welcome to our Sunday Chit Chat Q&A video. If you are new to this channel, on Sundays I read through any questions, comments, DMs, text messages. I pretty much choose one topic to go over and elaborate on. So obviously today is not Sunday. This video is being uploaded later. If you read my community post yesterday on YouTube, I advise that the reason that the videos, as far as the Sunday Chit Chat Q&A video and the Motivation Monday, those videos are going to be rolling out on a later date. And, you know, I chose to go ahead and upload the Sunday video today. The reason for that is I decided to take like a short mini vacation or trip with my children, and it was well worth it. So thank you all that liked the community post, and thank you all that watched the vlog, because I did end up vlogging some of our experiences. And if you did not get a chance to see the vlog, I'll go ahead and link it below in this video, so make sure that you check it out. So today I'm going to be going over a question that I received, and I think it's going to be a really interesting, topic to discuss. But pretty much I received an email, and the question was asking what are the best features on a bundle to showcase. So if you don't know, I have a hair company where I offer bundles. I offer different options to start your hair business, whether it be buying in bulk or wholesale, whether it be joining drop shipping. If you do need or want any more information on my services, then feel free to click the links down below in the video. The information is always linked below. But the person that I was working with, she ended up purchasing drop shipping, and not only drop shipping, but she purchased a sample kit, which is highly recommended. We go over in a lot of videos the benefits of having hair on hand. Even if you don't have a full house inventory, we go over the benefits of having some hair on hand to advertise on social media, to catch different sales. If you have someone in your community or at your school or at your job that's like, you know what, I need hair today, I cannot wait, do you have any hair available? That way you can kind of maximize on all of your sales opportunities, and not just the sales opportunities that you get online. Now, I do understand that you may not be able to capture every sale. I'm not able to capture every sale. Even I go out of stock sometimes. I sell out of items sometimes, and so having hair on hand doesn't mean that you're not going to miss out on any sales, or that you're not going to lose out on any potential clients that are looking for hair that day if you don't have it in stock. It just means that you have a better chance of building that relationship and getting the sale if you have some hair on hand where you can actually showcase, let your customers feel it, and also advertise. A lot of people that are online shoppers are very skeptical, and they do their research. And so although I do offer bundle pictures, and that's definitely, I'm a strong advocate of starting where you can with what you have, but we should always be looking to move forward. And so, starting with the basic plan on drop shipping, purchasing, the bundle pictures, that's, a lot of people's starting spot, but we want to make sure that we're progressing, like I mentioned. So, if you started there and you're like, okay, I've been doing drop shipping for a few months now, 2-3 months now maybe time to purchase your sample kit and start advertising on social media, because a lot of people are looking for that. You're very limited when you are shopping online. You're limited to just the reviews, the testimonials, pictures, and things like that. And so we want to make sure that we're giving our customer pretty much insight to what we're selling as much as we can, as best as we can. And a good way that we can do that is by purchasing hair to either wear or purchasing hair to pretty much showcase. So the client that I was working with that purchased drop shipping and also the sample kit, she wanted to know, hey, I have the sample kit. What are some of the best features that I can showcase on my social media of my bundles? Like what pictures should I take? Should I just lay them on my bed? And I'm like, no, don't just lay them on your bed. I have a video that I created, I believe it was last week, kind of going over different props that you can use for your bundle pictures. And so if you haven't watched that, then go check that out as well. But I went over in that video why, just laying your bundles anywhere and taking pictures could be a disservice to your business. And so I'm not really going to get too far into that on this video, but I am going to be I'm going to be using one of my bundles as an example. So one of the features that you do want to, or that I would recommend showcasing, are the wefts. So these are the wefts. A lot of customers are interested to know how your wefts are constructed, meaning, if your wefts are single or double. Also meaning, if your weft construction is very sturdy and neat. Now, the reason behind that is because a lot of times if you get some hair and the wefts aren't sturdy and neat, and you're already, sticking a needle through the weft or even under the weft, depending on how your stylist installs the hair, that could be an indication that the hair may shed. And although all hair sheds, a little or minimum amounts, even our natural hair sheds, I get that, but excessive shedding is a huge turnoff. I don't like excessive shedding, and a lot of my clients don't either. So that's something that you really want to make sure that you're featuring, you're highlighting. Hey, I have great weft construction, it's very neat, it's double wefted. Also, people are going to want to look to see how thick your bundles are, and a lot of times the wefts can be an indication. Now, not everyone is going to look at how thick the wefts are, but a lot of people are. They also want to see, how much hair they're getting per bundle, because not every bundle is the same. Some companies offer lots of hair in their bundles, some companies don't. So you do want to make sure that you're kind of looking at that too, but don't get too wrapped up in quantity over quality. We talk about that a lot. So make sure that you're looking at, the overall picture. But this, the wefts are definitely one feature that I showcase on my social media and that I would recommend that you showcase as well. So take a few pictures of the wefts, or do a few, short Instagram videos or Snapchat videos or even Facebook videos showing the weft construction of your bundles. Now, the next feature that I would showcase, I kind of mentioned it, is pretty much the bundle itself. So how much hair comes in the bundle, and you can easily show that, by either doing something like this on your social media to kind of show how much hair comes in it. You can also pretty much just take pictures of the bundles laying against, a nice prop. Again, we went over the different props that we can use for bundle pictures about a week ago. So take a look at that video if you haven't already. I'll try to find it and link it below. But, showcasing the full bundle, how much hair comes in it, is definitely going to be beneficial in making sales as well, because that's something that people are looking for when they are shopping. Kind of put yourself in your customer's shoes sometimes. Even if you're shopping on Amazon for a phone case, a lot of times you may want to see different aspects of the phone case. You may not want to see it just laying on a table. You may want to see it actually on a phone. You may want to see it actually kind of propped up. You may want to see it on the side. And so that's kind of the same idea behind your business. You want to make sure that your customers have more than enough pictures and information to help them decide, okay, hey, this is the company that I want to purchase with. This is who I'm deciding to make my purchase with today. This is the product that I am deciding to purchase because of this. I have all of my information right here. Everything looks great. Everything maps out. Yes, I'm going to make the purchase. And so we talk a lot about, getting your customers to the website. That's just half of the journey. We also have to, make the sale. And so having the right pictures, showcasing the right points, or highlighting the right points on your bundles are definitely going to be important as well. Now, on the website, there may not be as many pictures of the wefts and things like that. Typically, hair companies have pictures of just kind of the bundles and maybe people in the bundles, which is completely fine. But on social media, I'll tell you that my sales have increased on Instagram as well as on Facebook. The majority of my sales, I would say I get more sales on Instagram than Facebook at this point. However, the tips that I'm providing as far as what I showcase on the bundles are, definitely they're effective to helping me close sales. So another thing that I would showcase on the bundles is the movement. So you may see a lot of different people, even me, kind of doing like this, because you do want to kind of showcase the movement of your bundles. A lot of people don't really take time to look at the hair and say, okay, this is what separates the hair that I'm selling from the other companies. Not all virgin hair is the same. Not all wefted hair is the same. Not all lace wigs are the same. And so you kind of have to look at your product and what you're selling and kind of highlight the key points and the qualities of your bundle to increase your sales. And that's why I talk about, you have to make sure before you start selling, in my opinion, that it's something that you're passionate about, because you have to be able to see what the benefits are, what the perks are with the product that you're selling, to be able to pretty much show someone else and tell someone else, hey, this is the value. These are the reasons that you want to purchase with me over another company. Or, hey, this is the reason that you want to purchase with me continuously because of this. And, a lot of people are going to make their assumptions and their purchases not just off of your bundle pictures, but the overall package. And so we'll be talking about that a little bit later, maybe this week or next week. So make sure that you are subscribed and that your post notifications are on. But the next thing that you want to showcase is the color. So especially with blonde, you know, depending on the lighting, the blonde could look different. And so I try to have different pictures on my social media of the blonde hair. So you may want to have it against maybe a black background. You may want to have it against maybe a lighter color background. You maybe want to take a picture with flash on, with flash off. But that is going to let your customers know, you know, hey, she actually does have the hair. This is not picture. These are not pictures that she just, you know, Googled and decided to stick on her website. This is the hair that I'm actually going to purchase from her. And then also it lets them see a variation, you know, so, hey, okay, this is what the hair looks like in this light. This is what the hair looks like in this light. I don't know if you ever have experienced this, but even sometimes when you dye your hair, even your natural hair, you know, in different lighting, it could look different, you know, and so it just helps me, especially when I'm looking at shopping, if I can kind of see as many aspects of the product that I'm interested in as possible. And so that's what I try to convey to my customers on social media as well. And so another thing that I would look into doing as far as featuring on your social media would be what I call a tingle test. So you may have seen a lot of different companies, you know, doing something like this, kind of playing with the hair, running their fingers through the hair so that you can kind of see, you know, how easily you can run your fingers through the hair and maneuver and work with the hair without it tangling or stopping. I know a lot of people may be saying, hey, you know, all hair does that. All hair does not. I've definitely received hair before I started selling hair where I could not run my fingers through the bundles, and, you know, I was not happy. And so I want to make sure that I'm showing my clients, I'm showing my potential customers that, hey, you can run your fingers through the hair. Now, of course, you do have to make sure that you maintain the hair properly, you know, to maximize its full longevity. But that is another great selling point. Now, keeping all of this in mind, a lot of people are going to say, hey, this, you know, all of these features that you're saying, it does not guarantee that the bundles are quality. And I definitely agree with that too. It does not guarantee. There's a lot of companies out there that can do the exact same things, and it does not mean that their hair is great quality. It does not mean that. However, it does give your clients more insight to the product that they are interested in purchasing. It's just like a car. You know, if you are looking at two different websites and you're shopping for cars, and you have one car on here and they have pictures on the interior, their exterior, they have pictures you know, close up of the seats, close up of the, you know, the paint job, close up of it when it's wet, close up of it when it's, you know, when the sun is hitting it, and then you have another website and they just have, you know, one picture. Neither website is going to guarantee, they can't tell you just by the picture that this car is going to work or anything like that. But a website with more information, as far as more pictures, more insight, in a lot of people's opinion, that's going to be the website that will get the call and, you know, receive more inquiries and more sales, ultimately more bids or more offers, because that website took the time to actually showcase more features. And so we have to start thinking like that too. You know, in sales, when you are selling anything, you know, you want to make sure that you're showcasing and highlighting some of the key areas that are going to gravitate your clients and even potential clients' attention. The last feature that I have that you may want to showcase is how authentic your bundles are. And you may be thinking, how can I show that? You know, you have to become creative. You know, it's really good to start thinking of different ways and kind of thinking out of the box no matter what you're selling. And so some ways that you can do that is actually, you know, dyeing the bundles. So if you want to bleach the hair or color the hair, you know, when I first started, not Facebook, but Instagram, I had this picture where I had like green hair and blue hair, and I dyed the bundles. And I was thinking of kind of doing something similar to that again, although I really don't wear those colors anymore. But that's a way to kind of show, hey, you know, this is hair that you actually can dye. And like I said before, you know, none of the pictures, none of the videos on YouTube can really show you really how any hair is going to act once you wear it, you know. And just the same across the board with any business. Even if a business shows you tennis shoes that you're interested in buying, that doesn't really show you how, you know, great of quality the tennis shoe is going to be. But like I said, it helps your potential customers and people that are interested become more interested to the point that they do want to purchase. And then, you know, once they purchase, they're able to see, okay, wow, this is great. I'm very satisfied. I'm happy with my purchase because everything lined up. And then also another portion or another side of being authentic is letting them know that the bundles are yours, because like I mentioned, there's a lot of companies that don't showcase their hair. They don't really showcase the hair that they're actually selling. They may have, you know, different pictures from people that are wearing another company's hair, and they'll put it on their Instagram. And instead of them saying something along the lines of, hey, you know, because there's a way that you can still use other pictures, and we talked about this in another video too. You can still use other pictures and say, you know, different things like, I love this look. Do you? You know, she's wearing Kim Kardashian waves, and to achieve this look, you can purchase 3 bundles of Brazilian body wave from badchickhair.com and 1 frontal to achieve this look. So something along the lines where it's not saying that this is my hair, but it's showing them a picture of something that's very pretty and letting them know, okay, hey, you can achieve this look by purchasing my products. A lot of people don't do that, and so they just take the pictures from online and they just slap them on their Instagram, and they, you know, it kind of gives the illusion as if you're trying to act like that's your hair. And so a lot of people, especially if people are shopping for hair, they see those pictures repeatedly on different people's Instagram, on different people's websites. And so you just want to make sure that if you can, you know, I understand that everyone's starting where they can, and I'm a big advocate for that, but always keep in the back of your mind or in the front of your mind that your goal is to move forward. And so just because you started with the basic plan, you know, through drop shipping, and then, you know, you started with bundle pictures, doesn't mean that you just stay there. You know, always look at different ways to move forward. Even if you're not getting sales immediately, a lot of people don't get sales immediately. It's a process. It takes time. There's a lot of trial and error. There's a lot of, you know, ups and downs in businesses in general. But I would definitely recommend purchasing a few bundles like I do in every video to have on hand so that you can kind of highlight some of the features and sell your product through actually visuals. You know, it's great to have pictures on your website. That's great. But a lot of sales, especially, you know, I can only speak for my business and, you know, the businesses that I work with, a lot of sales that people get are from social media. A lot of sales are. And so, you know, take advantage of that, you know, try different things, become creative, and ultimately just, you know, find ways to engage with your clients, with your customers, even if you don't have a huge amount of likes. I get them all the time. I don't even have a lot of likes. I don't have a lot of followers. Well, neither do I. But I can tell you that you can still receive sales without having 1 like on a picture. And how do I know that? Because it's happened to me. People will still send you DMs. People will still reach out to your customer service, and they will ask questions. Once you build that relationship with them, once you start, you know, communicating and letting them see, hey, you know, I'm A, going to communicate back. I'm going to reply, and then B, you know, I'm happy to answer your questions. Then a lot of people are going to want to close the sale with you, and that's what you want. So if you have any other questions or any suggestions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.